what is going to happen? We'll get bored. So that's not a natural situation. Brahma Jyoti is not a natural situation. So people fall down and they come as Maharishis here in the material. That's what I have read. Okay. So that's why Krishna clearly says, like Srila Prabhupada has explained, we should not target like impersonalist liberation. It's so dangerous. You have not gotten rid of the four problems of the material world. But the devotee, simply by understanding the transcendental nature of body and activities of Lord, can attain abode of Lord after ending this body and does not run the risk of returning to the material world. In Brahma Samhita, it is stated that Lord has many forms and incarnation. Advaitam, Achyutam, Anadi, Ananta, Rupam. Although there are many transcendental forms of Lord, there are still one with the same personality of Godhead. One has to understand this fact with conviction, although it is incomprehensible to mundane scholars and empiric philosophers as stated in the Vedas. Eko Devo Nitya, Ila Nukrato, Bhakta Vyapi Hriday Antaratma. The one supreme personality of Godhead is engaged in many transcendental forms in relationship with his unalloyed devotees. Now, sometimes people will tell you, especially for the kids who go to the school, they say, you have so many Devi Devtas. Why don't you have a single person to whom you can bow down? Why do you have so many avatars? So haven't you faced this question? What do you think is an answer for that? Can anybody answer that?
It is in Bhagavad Gita, whenever adharma is there, Lord will come to, yeah.
But why so many avatars? Why so many?
Because so many adharmas are happening in each yugas. So to get rid of those adharmas, he should come back in and save the.
Okay. That's one answer. Anybody else? Any deeper answer?
Each Devi Devatas are actually meant for one kind of, one kind of boon, I can say, where for one particular desire you go to one particular Devi Devata, and for another desire you go to another Devi Devata. So like each one of them have their own activities and duties.
Okay.
So depending on people's requirement, they will go to different god, just like how we go to different department of government.
Okay. That's to some extent true. Howard?
Krishna anointed demigods to take care of certain things in the material world, like Lord Indra, who's the ruler of heaven. He takes care of the weather, things like that.
That is also true, but what I'm asking is why Krishna expands?
He loves his devotees.
Lord manifests in different forms to give shelter to his devotees. He reciprocates their feeling through various ways.
To some extent, this is true to a very good extent. Yes.
He loves his devotees. He wants to be with them. And he wants them to see Krishna.
He wants to participate in relationship with them. And each person has a different, everybody is created unique. Everybody has a different kind of longings. So he is there to fulfill our longings. So that you feel fulfilled when you are interacting. If Krishna is just like, say for example, has anybody read Bhagavatamrita? So there is a story of Gopkumar. He goes to the various planetary systems where different avatars of Krishna is there. And he was not getting fulfillment. He goes to Vaikuntha Loka. In the Vaikuntha Loka, everybody, Krishna wants to, embarrass the Lord. He cannot. Because Krishna is in the form of king. Aishwarya Bhav is very prominent there. Then finally he reaches Golok. Now, where Krishna is in his original forms. Guess what happens when he reaches Golok now?
Krishna embraces.
Krishna faints out of affection. Tears comes out of Krishna, continuous tears. Where were you? So this is our Lord, about whom we are saying we should know him tattvataha. If you know him with the tattva, you will never take birth again. That's what it means. So he cries. Then, normally we offer to Krishna and we take the prasadam. here Krishna takes from the plate of Gokumar and eats. So that's why bhakti is not so easy to get attained. You can become a very big yogi, you can do so many things, but Krishna is completely sold out to the bhaktas. So bhakti is very, in a way, Krishna doesn't give bhakti easily. He wants your complete surrender, he wants your complete truthfulness. Like if you are doing something, like even I could be wearing tilak, doing so many things, it doesn't impress Krishna. Unless my entire desire is for pleasing him. That is known as bhakti yoga. There is karma yoga, people can work for Krishna, but they have material desires. That still comes under karma yoga. Bhakti yoga starts when the entire desire even is for Krishna. So this is one of the best practices. Okay. The one Supreme Personality of Godhead is eternally engaged in many transcendental forms in relationship with his unalloyed devotees. The Vedic version is confirmed in the verse of Gita personally by the Lord. He who accepts this truth on the strength of authorities of Veda and the Supreme Personality of Godhead and does not waste time in philosophical speculation attains the highest stage of liberation. So how can you achieve the highest stage of liberation? What is the requisite?
Always think about Krishna.
Yes. But do you need somebody?
Spiritual master?
Yes. So how do you see somebody who has seen the truth can only show you the truth? So you might have heard this slok, Shad Vidhi Pranipade Pariprashnena Sevaya. The spiritual master is the one who has seen the truth. Somebody who has seen the truth can give you the truth. Somebody who has not seen, blind cannot lead blind. What is the qualification of spiritual master? Just one qualification.
Truthful to all.
Yes. He should know Krishna by Tattva. He knows Krishna by Tattva. That's the only qualification. Then there are certain rules which of course, which are there, in which if we read the nectar of instruction, the first rule is, anybody who's read first nectar of instruction? Vach Vegam, Manaso,
Krodha
Vegam, Jivya Vegam, Udar Mas Vegam, Itan Vedanya Vishya Sarvam Apimam Prithvita Shishya. A person who can control the urges, there are different urges which are said, is allowed to make devotee or shishya anywhere in the world. So when we look for spiritual master, we also, it's a two-way relationship. Spiritual master is shishya vatsal. He's gonna treat you as his son, as his own son. And you take him as a parent and you listen to his instruction without disobeying. So there are two conditions. And while you are selecting your spiritual master, the important point is you need to understand this particular thing, that the first instruction, like you need to observe and see if that is being implemented. So let's move ahead. So you are the Supreme Brahman, the personality of Godhead. Now, there are three aspects of Krishna which are revealed. Have you heard about Brahmeti, Brahman effulgence? Who all knows what is Brahman effulgence? Brahman effulgence. Yes. The shine coming out of the Lord. So, Brahma iti, Paramatma iti, Bhagwan iti. Krishna is realized in three formats. Brahma iti is the effulgence which is coming out of Lord. Paramatma is Krishna in your heart. And Bhagwan in his original form. They are not distinguished. A person who is like very bright, the effulgence is coming out of him. It's the same person. There is no difference. But different people approach him from different aspects. One, like say for example, impersonalists will just focus on merging into the Brahmajyoti and they will be impressed with the Brahman effulgence. Yogis will focus on Paramatma in the heart. Paramatma in the heart is there for everybody. So Paramatma in the heart works as Chetaguru. Chetaguru is like when nobody is guiding you, from inside a voice comes and guides you. So that is Chetaguru. And then finally Bhagwan in his original form. And he participates in 5 kinds of relationships. Anybody knows what are the 5 relationships? Anybody? 5 relationship with which Krishna participates with you?
Heart, soul, mind.
No, relationship.
Dasya rasa, Shanti rasa,
Yes.
Sakhya rasa,
Yes.
Vatsalya rasa, Madhurya rasa.
Yes. Thank you, Mother. Thank you. Okay. One can attain the perfection stage of liberation from birth and death simply by knowing the Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and there is no other way to achieve this perfection. Who denies the Lord cannot achieve perfection. If you deny, you have a destination, and if you are denying the destination, how will you reach there? Somebody says, I want to go to, say, Massachusetts, and I am saying Massachusetts doesn't exist. Can I reach there? So we cannot reach there. Okay. So Godhead is surely, who denies the Godhead is surely in the mode of ignorance, and consequently he will not attain salvation simply so as to speak by licking the outer surface of bottle of honey, or by interpreting Bhagavad Gita according to the mundane scholarship. Such empiric philosophers may assume very important roles in material world, but they do not necessarily eligible for liberation. Such puffed up mundane scholars have to wait for the causeless mercy of devotees of the Lord. One should therefore cultivate Krishna consciousness with faith and knowledge. In this way, attain perfection. Hare Krishna. So I was just thinking, when we are discussing Krishna and Tattvata, I wanted to discuss the expansion of the Lord. And I'm sure everybody have read something about Krishna, but I wanted to show you how Krishna expands in the spiritual world. Let me know if it's getting too heavy, I can make it light. So this is as per the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. You can see the screen, right?
Yes.
So Krishna is alone the original Supreme Personal, Swayam Bhagwan, not a expansion, not manifestation of another. He is the fountainhead of all avatar and divine forms. Impersonal Brahman and Paramatma, the Super Soul, are both partial reflection of the unlimited opulence. So what happens? Something I wanted to speak about it. So this is inferior Prakriti. When you see table, when you see this board, this is inferior Prakriti. So in each and every atom, Krishna is present in the form of Paramatma, and Krishna is present, the Brahman effulgence is present. So now you realize, like when you're sitting, you are made up of like Paramatma and Brahman effulgence, every atom in your body. When you meditate, when you're chanting on this, you realize how elevated, how near to Krishna you are. Right? So this is something which I came to know when I was reading Srimad Bhagavatam. So then the first extension of Krishna is Sri Balram. Okay. It is equal to Krishna in all divine power and spiritual status, differing only in bodily complexion and pastimes. Balram is not a secondary deity, but a co-original person of the same absolute nature. Now Krishna expands as Balram. Balram further expands. And Balram, our spiritual master, is an expansion of Balram. So Balram Jayanti is coming. So this is more you pray to Balram, spiritually strong. If you want to overcome some vices, this is the best way to overcome that. Surrender onto Balram, and he will take you. So, and that is your guru. So, everybody has read Isha Upanishad. Om Purnamada Purnamidam. You must have read, right? So, Krishna, when he expands, he doesn't get reduced. Like if there is a candle and you light another candle from that, the first candle doesn't lose its effulgence. So that's what is explained here. Then what happens? Balram expands into first Chaturvyu, which is Vasudev, which is pure consciousness. And this is all happening in spiritual world. This has not yet come to the material world. Then Sankarshan, associated with Jiva principle, source of Sankarshan. Then Pradyumna, with mind in the explanatory context. And Anirudh, associated with false ego. What is false ego? Anybody can answer what is false ego?
That which actually tells me that I am a human being.
Yeah, I am this body.
I'm this body.
Something which tells you I am not the spirit soul. Say for example, Prabhuji, what's your name?
Keshav Madhavdas.
Keshav Madhavdas. What was your material name, Karmi name?
Keshav Bhatt.
Keshav Bhatt. So 50 years back, what was your name? So 50, 100 years down, what will be your name? So was Keshav Bhatt your true identity?
No.
But you are associating with Keshav Bhatt.
Yes.
So that is false ego.
Yes.
True ego is your new initiated name. Your spiritual master is giving you identity, that's your. And identity, actual real identity is revealed in the later stages of bhakti when we reach a certain stage. Then your original swarup is shown by your spiritual master's mercy, if you follow his instructions. Okay. Then Sankarshan further expands into Mahasankarshan. Mahasankarshan is the originator of Mahavishnu. Till now, there is no touch with the material nature which has happened. Now what happens is, second Sankarshan, so imagine a lotus flower. First it has 4 petals. Then the next row, again it has petals. One of the petals is Mahasankarshan. Mahasankarshan is identified with the second Sankarshan. From here, from him comes Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu comes from Mahasankarshan, who begins the material creation function. Now just imagine there are some ingredients kept, right? Somebody needs to cook him, so Mahavishnu is the cook. And ingredients, what are the ingredients? Let's go ahead. Okay, it will come into the next slide. But what they say, before the creation, the spiritual sky and the causal ocean. So the effulgence of Brahman is spread across the whole system, dazzles in spiritual lights. The material creation occupies only an insignificant corner of this vast, unlimited spiritual sky. So material creation is 1/4 of the spiritual creation. Okay. So why is material world created? Anybody? Yes.
Material world created?
Yes. Yes.
To fulfill our desires.
Yes.
So
Fulfill the desire of lordship. We want to act like Krishna. So Krishna gave us a small play store. You play there, you cook your meals. We are not ready to cook on the meals, it's so dangerous. So he gives us a small play store. So that is, then the causal ocean, Karna ocean. This is where Mahavishnu lies. It is called causal because it is the origin point of all material manifestation. Nothing takes place without a cause. The atheistic theory of spontaneous creation has no standing here. So there is a cause. Krishna is the cause of all causes. Govindam Adipurusham Tamam Bhajami. So he's the Adipurusha. Material nature, Prakriti, is helpless by itself. Just as woman cannot produce a child without a man, similarly Prakriti cannot produce anything without the Purusha impregnating it in the glands. Mahavishnu glances at the Prakriti. Then there are 3 modes of material nature, Satogun, Rajogun, Tamogun, and then there are ingredients. These are the gross elements: fire, water, earth, air, sky, and then sense objects: sound, form, taste, smell, touch, and knowledge senses: eye, ears. With your eyes you gather knowledge. So basically that's what. And then there is mind. Okay. Now Mahavishnu glances over the material nature. Mahavishnu is also known as Karonadakshai Vishnu because he is lying on the causal ocean. Now this theory you can tell them like Karonadakshai Vishnu glances of the material nature. From his pore, different universes come out. From his what is the pore? Like hair is growing here. From that side, a small bubble will come out. These are universes. Each universe is half filled with water. Yes. So each universe is a separate cosmic egg. The Lord has unlimited potencies, acts by perfect planning. Through personality, he has nothing to do. Scientists study physical laws but forget the lawmaker. Bhagavatam points to the engineer behind the machine, not just machine itself. And devotees praise the engineer. Okay. Now what happens is, Now, since this universe are created, then Garbhodakshay Vishnu comes. He enters to all the universe. You might have heard like Krishna is Vishnu avatar. Who has heard that? Why do we say that?
Because in material universe, actually, it is shown such that Krishna takes form from Vishnu. In material universe, actually, it is Vishnu who is predominant.
All the avatar comes from.
Vishnu.
So which Vishnu? Garbhodakshay Vishnu, Mahavishnu or Shirodakshay Vishnu?
Shirodakshay Vishnu.
Garbhodakshay Vishnu.
Garbhodakshay.
All the forms, or even Shiva, everybody comes through Garbhodakshay Vishnu. That's why it is said. Okay. What is the meaning of Narayan? There are two meanings of Narayan. From the Supreme Personality, Nara, the water is created from his own body, he rests within it and as sovereign of each universe. The golden lotus, so Garbhodakshay Vishnu is lying in the ocean, Garbhodakshay ocean, and a lotus stem comes from his navel in which Brahma is born. Now I'm going to tell you something very surprising. Any soul which falls down from the spiritual world, what is the first designation he takes?
Brahma.
Brahma. Did you guys know that? Brahma is a designation. Every time a soul falls down from the spiritual world, the first position is given to Brahma. And from Brahma, he can always go down to the most insignificant worm. So this is what, our desires can take us either on the upper side or the lower side. Okay. So all material ingredients, activities, time, modes, and time in the material world is different from the time in the spiritual world. So time here comes as death. We are all deteriorating. The material body deteriorates. And although material body never dies, we just change the body, but the cells are still kept here. Okay. So Brahma appears from the lotus. Work of Brahma is to create the various living entities and take care of them. Vishnu takes care of them. Brahma organizes and populates, and Shiva is again Brahma's son. He dissolves the entire cycle. Now I will tell you one more concept. I am sure everybody would have heard. Like what happens when a soul takes a human body. Before a soul comes into a human body, first Krishna in the form of Shirodakshay Vishnu comes into that body. Then the soul comes into that body. That's how it happens. Soul cannot sustain the body. Every action a soul is taking, like even moving a finger, the final approval is given by Shirodakshay Vishnu. Shirodakshay Vishnu is the next expansion. It's the same Krishna, but in the form of Paramatma, he enters into everybody's heart. That is Shirodakshay Vishnu. Now, soul by its nature is Satchit Anand. Such term, permanent. Chit Anand, full of bliss and full of knowledge. Right? What happens when why are we not full of bliss, full of knowledge, and we are not blissful? What's going wrong? Yes, Sakshina.
Our soul's conditioned by the material modes of nature.
Yes. Soul is conditioned by the modes of material, contaminated by the modes of material nature. Along with that, what happens? There are two energies of the Lord. First is Prakshipatnik Shakti, and second is Avradik Shakti. Avradik Shakti makes him forget that he is full with bliss, full of knowledge and eternal. Prakshipatnik Shakti involves him in the relationship. This is my wife, this is my daughter, this is my father. All these things comes from these two energies. So when we do the devotion service, the barrier starts breaking. Of course, devotee relationships are permanent. So this is the same thing you're going to carry in the spiritual world. Then Brahma organizes the universe. This is like mode of goodness. There are 14 planetary systems. There are higher planetary system, all the way to the Brahmlok, and there are lower planetary systems, Tal, Vital, Patal, which are like hellish planets. The hellish planets can be more opulent than our planet Earth, but there is a lot of fear in them. So this is as per Srimad Bhagavatam. Now, Shirodakshay Vishnu, which I was explaining, I went a little ahead, but let me explain. Shirodakshay Vishnu is the collective Paramatma super soul of all living entities. present in every universe, every heart, every atom. He is called Hari, and all incarnations within the universe are expanded from him. So, my mistake, it's Shirodakshay Vishnu. All expansions come from. So we say Vishnu Avatar. He maintains all creation, sense energy, mental force, bodily strength are all generated within his transcendental body. All living entities move when the total energy moves. He is the inner sustainer of everything that lives. He appears as incarnation. After establishing creation, the Lord appears in different incarnations to reclaim all kind of conditional soul. So Lord comes, He's so kind, He comes to reclaim us. We have created a mess, and He comes to help us out. Among human, non-humans, demigod, every avatar in His personally descent of mercy. Soul is not God. So some people say that Maya is covering you. If Maya goes off, you become Lord. You become Bhagwan. That's not true. That's not true. The individual soul is the eternal part of Krishna. Paramatma accompanies the soul as a witness, sanctioner, and guide, never to be confused with Jiva itself. Two birds, one branch. Has anybody heard this analogy? Two birds, one branch. Yes. Yeah. Tell me.
So honestly, there are two birds sitting together, and one bird is observing the other bird goes and eats fruits and enjoys the material life, and the other bird is waiting for that bird to come back. One bird is Paramatma and the other bird is Jiva.
Yes. Yes. And which Upanishad is this from? Anybody? Shweta Upanishad? Yes. Okay, this is the complete flow if you want to read it. So then the dissolution is happened by Rudra, Shiva. So how many Rudras are there?
Ekadasha.
Yeah?
11.
Yes, absolutely. So what is the difference between Shiva and Krishna?
Milk and curd.
Yeah? Milk and curd. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. They are not, somebody who approaches Shiva in a different way is not understanding the Shiva Tattva. So, and then time duration is given. I will not go through this. This is huge. Okay. Why does creation exist? It's a temporary, not a permanent home. The creation is temporary, whereas the conditioned souls work out karma and get a chance back to go back to Godhead. From the topmost planet to Patal Lok, all are destructive. Maya keeps souls forgetful. Coordinating soul illusion by energy of Vishnu. Which energy did I say? Avran Shakti. Prakshapatmika Shakti is like you're participating in relationship while you're leaving this body. Have you heard about the King Bharat? When he was leaving his body, what happened? There was a deer. He got attached to the deer. So Krishna says, whatever you're attached to, that's where you're going at the time of death. So he has to take a birth of deer, then he takes as birth as a Jad Bharat. Of course, he remembers all the past time, and it's a Leela to explain us. Krishna is present at every level. Krishna personally pervades the creation as Mahavishnu, Garbhodakshay Vishnu, Shirodakshay Vishnu, while remaining fully beyond matter. Paramatma is never alone. Each soul has a constant companion. So everybody has Paramatma in his heart, so never feel like a distress is coming on. Paramatma is there in your heart. Okay. The Bhakti, the creation account in the Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Charitamrita is not mere cosmological knowledge. It is meant to produce devotion, bhakti, understanding the Lord's expansion should awaken surrender, not intellectual pride. So, in Krishna consciousness, the goal is not to feel proud because we have not written these words. This is a transcendental knowledge. It is coming from Krishna, the source. Then into the heart of Brahma. Then Vyasdev divided it into 4 Vedas, 108 Upanishads, 18 Puranas, then Samhitas, Sankhya. There are a lot of things over there. So we are just like a postman reading these messages out. So there is no point. And also speculation, like you come up with a new, better theory. That's not good for Bhakti. So I think we are done. Thank you so much. Any questions? Yes.
Can you explain milk and curd?
Shiva, okay. So, material people, if you see, there are different kind of people. Somebody is in a mode of ignorance. Somebody is in mode of goodness. How do you think will God or Krishna doesn't want to help the people in the mode of ignorance? He wants to help, right? So he created Shiva Tattva. Shiva drinks poison for you, right? He's the most sacrificing expansion of Lord. So those people who are in mode of ignorance, Shiva lifts them, brings them all the way, gives them the final destination. That's his purpose. So he's drinking poison for you, that's the analogy. And he's not distinguished from Krishna. These are all Shakta waves of ours, his expansion. We should not see him independent of Krishna, they are same in a way. Okay. Vishnu, like he does like mode of goodness. So somebody, you see people who are like in the name of Shiva Lord smoking ganja. That's not right. Shiva is supposed to take them from that state of drinking ganja to upper side, like to deliver them. People have a wrong understanding. He takes care of all the. You are seeing human beings right now. There are different yonis. There is a pret yoni which is very painful. You would like to drink water, but you will not get water. Right? You look at the water, thirst is there, but you cannot have it. So Shiva takes care of all of them. So anybody else?
Prabhuji, then why we say that they say that okay, you should not compare Krishna to Shiva. Now you are saying they both are same.
Independently, you should not take them. Independent.
What does
Like independent. Krishna is fulfilling your. There is certain requirement of certain people. He wants to help them out. Right? Shiva is Vaishnava Param Sambhu. He is the highest Vaishnava. Nobody Vaishnava is equal to Shiva. Right? So that's the purpose. Somebody treats, oh, Shiva is here and his purpose is different from purpose of Krishna. That's the aparadh. Okay? He's there to help us out, both of them. Krishna is the best friend. Nobody can go with you all the way to the spiritual world. He's there. So we should not, he's working, we should not question in that way. But this is material world, so it creates a lot of chaos and that's why people fight. And it's not worth it. Yeah, anybody else? Yes.
Adding on to Prabhuji's question, how do you understand Shiva? Because you know how he has different, like he's in the spiritual world and material world. Like you know how Brahma, he came from Brahma's anger.
There are different tattvas, as we explained, right?
Yeah. So
Mahavishnu is the first tattva which interacts with the material energy. The Kailasha, so spiritual world is filled with multiple planets. There is one Kailasha planet where Shiva resides. It's in the spiritual world. And when the dissolution happens, it doesn't go. So that's the understanding. It's a very deep topic, like we can discuss for hours, but this is the basics I wanted to get. Yeah. Anybody else?
Every avatar is from Vishnu. Why?
Shiva Daksha Vishnu.
Okay, Shiro Dakshaya Vishnu. Why Krishna avatar, 9th avatar, is exactly the name of Krishna? We call Ram, Parashurama, Narsimha, so many avatars. Why 9th avatar is exactly the same name as Krishna? And we also say like it is from Vishnu. Vishnu takes an avatar and that is Krishna.
He comes through Vishnu.
Okay.
Krishna comes to, he's independent. What happens, there are multiple yuga cycles. In certain yuga cycles in a Shastra, it is said Krishna in his original form will come. You know Tirupati? This is not from this yuga cycle. It is like 3 or 4 yuga cycles back. When at that time, in that yuga cycle, Krishna did not come in his original avatar. He has Shaktaves avatar. He has different kind of potencies which come. Not every yuga cycle Krishna. We are so lucky that in this cycle he came and he declares boldly in Bhagavad Gita. So do you guys know when Bhagavad Gita was first spoken in this universe?
Sun God.
Vivaswan, yeah, sun god.
Vivaswan.
Yeah, son.
I think it's 120 million years back.
After sun birth,
Satya Yuga.
Krishna
Manu, he
gives.
spoke to Manu,
Okay.
and then Manu spoke to ISKCON, which is Ramchand's dynasty.
Yeah.
Then the Gita was lost. Why it was lost? Because people started giving mundane explanation. Somebody inside Krishna is speaking. So when Krishna comes to establish them, he can send any of his forces, he can establish them. What he is doing is, he's establishing a descending succession, one thing. Second thing he's establishing is the original form of Gita, 5,000 years back, that's why he's saying. And with the Gita, Dharma gets started. As long as you have Gita, Dharma is there. You know what to look forward to.
Before Kurukshetra, it was like from sun to everyone. It passed, it
Sun-
navigated
sun
via
to-
China.
This is 51st Brahma year going on, so Sun to Manu, Swami to Manu, I think. And then from Swami to Manu to Ikyaku. Ikyaku is in, we say Ikyaku in our second. So he's like in the Ramchand's dynasty.
Yes,
he comes.
Ikshvaku dynasty.
But it was lost because right now also, like if you see the versions of Bhagavad Gita, somebody says somebody inside Krishna is speaking. That's how it got spoiled. Because Bhagavad Gita is given to Devtas and Rakshasas both. So Devtas, they maintain it in that order. Devta means they work according to the will of Krishna. Rakshasas is like they have their own interpretation to meet their current situation. So that's the situation.
After that, in Kurukshetra, Krishna did in person, like face to face to Arjuna, this
Yes.
Bhagavad Gita.
Yes. And Krishna also did, people say like, why did he got, somebody shot an arrow, Bilbiri or what is his name, and he left. No, nothing like, he played a trick. I'll explain you one of, like it's a long past time. So, he was Bali in the previous life. So, he asked Ram, Bhagwan, why did you kill me? So, Ram says like, because he said I'm Vanar. And Vanar has a bad character. So, you cannot kill me for that. He said, I didn't kill you, I did your shikar. Because you are not under this, I was doing arcade. And I shot the arrow, but he was not convinced. And he comes in this Leela and he throws the arrow and it hits Krishna's foot. And then, so but he left with his original body. His body is not distinguished from his soul. Krishna comes in, he goes to the first to the sun planet and then he goes to the Goloka. Those are the pastimes.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. There is a small
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Yeah, thank you.
Hare Krishna devotees, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for a very wonderful lecture. You gave like a full detailed explanation of how from Krishna all the way he comes, how does he deliver. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Today is 2 auspicious days. So today is Ekadasi. Anything which we do on Ekadasi multiplies 1,000 times. So all of you being here, listening to Krishna Katha, itself means that you are getting 1,000 times of benefit. And the second, today is the first day of Julan Yatra. So what is Julan Yatra? That is the day when gopis did Radha and Krishna, because it is very humid, monsoon, hot. So put in the Julan and then they actually swim Radha and Krishna. So we are going to do that. So that is the day when everybody gets to swing Radha Krishna. It is 5 days pastime. It ends on Balaram Purnima this Thursday. And Thursday is the appearance day of Lord Balaram. We heard about Balaram being the first expansion of Lord Krishna. So we are celebrating that in Valentine. We are renting a hall and doing it. So please come. It's a working day, but evening 6:30 to 8:30. So we'll have a very nice festival. And we are also, Balaram came a week before Krishna was born. So the following week, Friday, we have Janmashtami. So we are celebrating that in the Swaminarayan Center. So last year also we celebrated, we had the flyers. Please come. So it's going to be like from Friday evening, it's going to be a long weekend, Labor Day weekend on Monday. So So Friday evening, so from 4 p.m. up to midnight. So we have a lot of activities there, kids activities. There is cultural program for 4 hours, and then we have Govindas, and then throughout the day we have Kirtan, and then Abhishek, and then midnight Aarti. So we welcome Lord Krishna coming into this world, Krishna Janmashtami. So please come. And also, you want to talk about this temple project. Many of you know. So we are actually building a temple, ISKCON temple in Matthews. We got a land, 9.5 acre land near Costco, and the land is, I think now we have working on rezoning. Rezoning is completed. Working on permitting processes, and we'll start the site work by end of October or November once the approval comes in. So please spread this word, because we are planning to. This is going to be a big temple, 20,000 square feet temple. Radha Krishna, Radha Giridhari you see here. So a lot of work going behind the scenes, and so we have all the flyers, all the details, how you can contribute, what you can do. So and so that's what we have today, and we are now going to have the Gaurarti, and then Julan Yatra, and then the Prashad. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So for the temple, we actually have paid the land we bought, a 10-acre land last year. It was close to $650,000, and then there's additional cost for rezoning and all that. So we are close to spend close to $1 million. Most of them are paid off, but now we are working on a bank loan to build the next phase of the temple. So that's close to $2.5 million loan we are applying, because it's going to be a big temple, and we want everybody's contribution. There is ways you can contribute. One of the easiest ways in this country, everything runs on monthly. Monthly, so you can actually do some monthly contribution, which will also help us to pay the mortgage. So we have ways to do that. $1 a day, $2 a day, which is like just maybe you don't even get a coffee nowadays for $1. So anything which you can contribute is help us to accelerate and build this temple. And also one more announcement is on the Bhadra Purnima. So this is on the day of next Purnima, that is next to next Purnima. So the Balaram Purnima, after that is Bhadra Purnima. On the day of Bhadra Purnima, if you actually take a Bhagavatam set or gift a Bhagavatam set, Bhagavatam set is nothing but Krishna himself, when he departed this planet, he said he will reside in the pages of Bhagavatam. So if you have a Bhagavatam at home, it is like having Krishna in a literary form. And also, this on that day, if you actually give a gift or take it as a gift, Krishna assures that you will actually get a place in Golota. So you're getting a ticket to Golota for just getting a Bhagavatam set. If any of you don't have, we have in all languages, Hindi, Telugu, Gujarati, Tamil, any language you want. It's also available in all other Occidental languages. So I have a set here. If anybody wants to take, it is very auspicious. Today is Ekadasi. You can take this. And then we are also having reading clubs where we read this Bhagavatam every day, every week, and also morning, evening classes are there. So anybody reads this Bhagavatam, then they actually get to know Krishna fully. Not fully, but at least to a level where it can become his soul.
So today's class was first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam.
Yeah, it was first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. While Bhagavad Gita I started with, but he went into the creation part and how it is. So this is, the price of this is $275 because it costs money to print this book. There are 12 cantos in 18 books. Total there are 18,000 verses. So each book approximately has 1,000 verses. So it comes from translation of the Sanskrit from English with translation and then the purport what you saw. It's all available online, but this is something like promoting our Vedic culture and then see how we can help this preserve for generations to come. And also you can have kids read this book. There are a lot of stories here and they are not like Harry Potter stories, they are really authentic. They all happened and then we just anything which even in today's class we saw. If you get to know about Krishna's pastimes, then you can actually easily attain Guru. So this is another request. With that we'll go to the next part of the program. So, huh? Gaurarti. You sing? Yeah. So we all get up, we'll do the Aarti here, and then we'll do the Jalal.
Want me to put here for a No, you can put it if you are already there. You can put it all. I have to do the camera also.
Ki bajayo jayo Gaura chande Arati ko shobha Ki
Madhur, Madhur, Madhur Baje. Madhur, Madhur, Madhur Baje. Padaya Krishna Preshaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Vidinamine Namaste देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी भाषत्यागे सतारिणी प्रभु नित्यानंद कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण Krishna Prana Maharaj. Yes, we are going to sing that to do the Jhulan.
ISKCON BBT founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki Jai Om Vishnu Pada Paramahamsa Parivritakacharya Astotra Sada Shri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki Jai Om Vishnu Pada Paramahamsa Nitya Leela Pravesha Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj ki Jai Om Vishnu Pada Paramahamsa Sachidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Maharaj ki Jai Om Vishnu Pada Paramahamsa Sarva Bhauma Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnavacharya Vrinda ki Ramacharya Shri Haridas Thakur ki Shri Shri Rup Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath Jiva Gopala Bhatta Das Raghunath Chadako Swami Vrinda ki Prem se kho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gop Gopinath Shyama Kund Radha Kund Giri Govardhan ki Rajabhumi Vrindavan Dham ki Mayapur Navadvip Dham ki Mathurapuri Dwarakapuri Dham ki Purushottam Kshetrapuri Dham ki Ganga Mai ki Yamuna Mai ki Bhakti Devi Tulasi Maharani ki Harinam Sankirtan Yajna ki Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki Srila Prabhupada Transcendental Book Distribution Program ki ISKCON Charlotte Temple Project ki Nitai Gaur Premanande all glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Shri Gauranga all glories to Srila Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. So before singing Narsimha Aarti, today we are having the fortune of swinging Radha and Krishna. There are only 5 days in a year this Jhulan Yatra is happening. Jhulan is swing, and Radha Krishna is on the swing, and everyone gets to swing them while singing a song. So we are going to put that on the screen. So you can come one by one, take the achaman to wash your hands, gently swing, and then offer some flowers.
Where is the flowers?
You want to sit? You want to? Just go together. Okay. You can sit down and sing.
Sit down and sing. Krishna Prana Mora Yugala Kishora
Radha Krishna Prana Mora Yugala Kishora
Krishna Prana Mora Yugala Kishora
Jivane marane gati arnare mo Jivane
Marane Gati Kadana Kyo
Radha Krishna Prana Mora Yugala Kishora Kaindira kule keli kadamera vana
Kalimira Kule Keli Kadambera
Ratana bedira upar Bhusha bodhu Radha Krishna Prana Shama Gauri Ante Devo Satanera Gandha Shama Gauri Ante Devo Satanera Gandha Shamara Dulavo Kave Teri Mukha Chandra
Mora Yugala Kishora
Radhiya mala mala Vipuno hakule Adhare tuliya divo Karpura tambule
Adare Turiya Divo Karpurantambule
Radha Krishna Prana
Krishna Prana Mora Yugala Kishora
Lalita Vishakari Jatasakhi Vrinda
Lalita Vishaka Adi Jatasaki Brinda
Lalita Vishakari Jatasakhi Vrinda
Lalita Vishaka Adi Jatasaki Brinda
Kanaya Puri Mosiga Charanara Vinda
Haribo Seva Saranaravinda
Radha Krishna Prana Mora Yugala Kishora
Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Radhe Ranu Dasa
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Radhe Ranu Dasa Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Gaur Premanande Hari 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 Bol. Namaste Narasimhaya,
Namaste Narasimhaya,
Praladadayine,
Praladadayine, Narasimhamadin Sharanam Prabhate. Yato yato yami tato Narasimha. Hare Narasimha, Hridaye Narasimha. Jaya Jaya Narasimha Jaya. विघ्न विनायक सिद्धि भगवान की जय जय जय।
महाप्रसादे गोविंदे नाम ब्रह्मणि वैष्णवे स्वल्पपुण्यावतं राजन् विश्वासो नैव जायते शरीराभिद्याजाल जोडेन्द्रियता है काल जीवे फैले विषय सागरे पार्वत्य जीवाती लोभमय सुदुर्मती ताके जटा दीन संसारे कृष्ण बड़ोदयमय कोरी भरे जय स्वाप्रसादनादिलो बाय सेयनामृतपाव राधा कृष्ण गुना गाओ प्रेमे दखो श्री चैतन्य निताय जय निताय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय। Hare Krishna, thank you to Smita Mataji, Sridhar Prabhuji, and Ananya and Shreyas for hosting this program, Sunday program. We pray for the blessings of Lord Krishna and your family. So let's chant 3 times Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
So we have so many devotees who have come for the first time. If you want to introduce yourself, your first time? Your name? Neena. Welcome. And you come with me.
We are coming from Vaidya. Samsar Vaidya. Lakshmi Vaidya.
Your first time? Your second? Anybody else? Sudha. Sudha, welcome. Radhika.
Uma.
You have come before, right? Your name?
Ashwin.
Ashwini. Prabhuji?
Rohit.
Rohit. Anybody else for the first time?
Rajat.
Rajat.
My dad, Rajendran, and my mom, Devi.
Yes, they came before.
Yes.
Once previous program with your sister. So let's say 3 times Hari Bol to welcome all of you. Your name? Yeah,
She has
I'm
been
sorry.
coming. Yeah, she comes.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Please keep coming. Every Sunday we'll have this rotated all over Charlotte, some in the north, some in the south, some in the east, until we get a temple. So we are all wanting to have one temple so where everyone can get together and do these programs. So we'll take prasadam now. Thank you all the Kirtaniyas and wonderful singing, Aishwarya, Mataji, Anand.
Can you also mention about Bhakti Vriksha, which we have on Fridays?
Yeah.
Most of them they're not.
So there are Bhakti Vriksha programs on Friday evenings all over the Charlotte. In the north, we have a group, WhatsApp group. It's happening in devotees' homes like this, Concord, Harrisburg, Huntersville, like that. So we come together on Friday evenings to discuss Bhagavad Gita, chant, and do Kirtan and do Japa together. It's a family program for the kids as well as adults. So we invite everyone to take part in it. So if you're interested, please contact me. I'll add you in the WhatsApp group. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Now we go for prasad. Today is Ekadasi, so there is we avoid the grains. So there is no usual roti or rice or anything grains. Please bear with us, but non-grain prasadam.
More healthy. More protein.
Most of the newcomers are from our community only, and they came in on our invitation. We are happy they all came.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank
You want to add?
and Mataji.
You want to?